Sure, Alex. At the end of the year, I'll tell you that. Um, so like I said, if you haven't clicked right here, be sure you do so right now. But here's what we're gonna learn how. By the end of the day, you guys are at least gonna have an idea how to do division like this. You see, we have a 2-digit divisor. Remember, this is your divisor. This number here is your dividend. And then your answer is your quotient. Because you guys already know how to do stuff like this with 1 digit, but now we're going to take it a step further and just do it a 2-digit divisor. So if you don't have it already, be sure you have your notebook and your pencil right now, because you are going to be taking down some notes. And then you don't have to click this option yet, but hold on. Let me see, how come my screen looks really blurry. Okay, so I think my screen should, okay, still didn't do the same, but anyways. When you go to classwork, you should see this new tab, week of October 26th through the 30th. That's for this week. So we're already in the 4th week of the 6 weeks. Here's going to be your work that you're going to do for me. Okay, it's going to be here. So we're going to be here. The first thing you're going to do for me is you're going to do problems 1, 3, and 5 on your review. And then you'll go on to reflex, get your green light. And then after that, you're going to go to IXL and you're going to work on a few problems that are here on IXL. Okay, but first, before we get into this, we're going to do a quick Nearpod. So that's why I said I need everyone to be here on this Nearpod if you're not there already. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this one first. We're going to be on this page, so you don't have to do the drawings on there. Let me go ahead and pop it up. So we are going to do number 1 here first. So be sure you guys follow along in your journals. So we're going to do this one together. And I know that you guys, some of you still have a little bit of trouble with the story problems, but that's what we're going to practice right now. That's why we're going to practice a couple of these story problems here together. Let me go ahead and get my pencil. Okay, now this thing's moving everywhere. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I got that out of the way. Here we go. So number 1. So number 1 says a new skyscraper is being built, will have 79 floors. Electricians need to install 584 electrical outlets on each floor of the building. How many electrical outlets will they install? All right, so let's look at the first sentence. A new skyscraper is being built and will have 79 floors. That's important. So now we're going to draw a picture. But when I draw my picture, I'm not going to draw 79 little individual squares. We're going to do the to be continued picture. 1, 2, ... and 79 floors. Be sure you write that in our journals. I'll give you time to copy that down. So we have 79 floors. I know you can draw on the, I know you guys can draw on Nearpod, but it's going to kind of take you a while. So be sure that you guys write this in your journal. On Nearpod, you can just circle your answer. The next sentence, electricians need to install 584 outlets on each floor of the building. So here's that word each. Remember, whenever we see the word each in our story prompts, we circle it, cross it out, and put a 1. Now you read it again. It's going to say electricians need to install 584 electrical outlets on 1 floor of the building. So right here, 584 electrical outlets in 1 floor. So we can make a sentence out of that. We can put here 1 floor equals 584 outlets. So we can write that there. So since these are my 79 floors in my picture, I'm going to put 584 inside my circles. 584, 584, 584. Now, because of the word each, remember now it's get time. Now I can use my get chart. I can make my get chart right here. So there's my get chart. I'll give you guys time to catch up. So can anyone tell me in my get chart, where would I put the 79 floors? Where would I put the 79 floors? Would I put in my total? Would I put in the each, or I put in the groups? Where would I put the 79 floors?
Groups.
Okay. I'm hearing groups, and in the chat box, I'm hearing each. Well, I'm seeing each. The 79 floors would be your groups. Because if you look at the picture, you got 79 groups, but that's why I did to be continued, because we ain't gonna draw 79 whole little circles. That's gonna take forever. Now, where would the 584 go? The 584 outlets, where would that go in the get chart?
Each.
The each. And then as you can see, this is why we need our get chart. It told me what to do already. I can go ahead and multiply. I can go ahead and multiply. So we're gonna multiply 584 times 79. And Zach and Eli already gave me their answer. If you got your answer ahead already, you can already type it in the chat box what you think it is. So we're gonna be practicing our division. So let me do the boot pizza. Remember when we multiply, remember it's many zoos, many animals. Remember it means multiply, drop the zero, multiply again, and then add. Okay, so that's the same steps that we're gonna be doing. So first we're gonna multiply 9 times 4. Can someone tell me what 9 times 4 is?
36.
36. Carry the 3, circle it. Now we're gonna do 9 times 8. Can someone tell me what 9 times 8 is?
72.
72. And then we add 3 more, 73, 74, 75. And then we're gonna do 9 times 5. That should be easy for everybody. 9 times 5 should be
45.
45. Then you add 7 more. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. And I put my comma right there. So there you see, we already multiplied first. Then we put an X on these numbers because we already did that. So after we multiply, now drop in your 0. Where the 9 is, drop in the 0. So let's go ahead and get ready to multiply again before we add. So let me go ahead and draw my pizza. So now we're going to multiply all the numbers by 7. Can someone tell me what 7 times 4 is?
28.
28. Carry the 2. What's 7 times 8?
56.
It should be, what was it again?
56.
Yeah, 56. And then you add 2 more, 57, 58. And then 7 times 5 is 35, but then add 5 more. So 35 plus 5, and that gives you 40. 1, 2, 3, comma. So let's see if Zach, Eli, and Jacob, let's see if they were correct. So we're going to add 6 plus 0 is 6. 8 plus 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Carry the 1. 8 plus 2, that's 9, 10, 11. 5 plus 1, that's 6. 4 plus 0 is 4. And there's our answer, our product. The question's asking how many electric outlets will they install? Here's our total. 46,136. So be sure we circle in Nearpod. Now you can go ahead and circle this on Nearpod, letter C. All right. Questions, comments? So for homework, like what I was showing you guys earlier, we already did number 1, but you're going to be in charge of the odd numbers, number 1, 3, and 5. Only those 3. Okay? Do not do number 2, don't do number 6, and don't do number 4. We're going to save that for Wednesday. So don't do those. Number 1, 3, and 5 are due today. Okay? They're due today. All right, so let's go ahead and go into division. So yeah, be sure that you guys mark it. See, like Denzel, I see it from Denzel, Zach, Christian, be sure you guys mark it on Nearpod right now. On the draw it, you go ahead and mark it down on Nearpod. Be sure we draw it in. I'm still waiting for Kayla for you to sign up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and move on to a different slide. Okay, so we're gonna do division practice here. This first problem, I'm gonna do it first. So I just want you guys just to copy what I do in your notebooks. And then on the second review that we're gonna do, then we're gonna do it more together, okay? So on this one, I just want you to watch and observe and take down notes. So we're gonna do 387 divided by 52. That's what this slash means. It means division. So let me go ahead and put it here. 387 divided by 52. So be sure you copy that down. So here we go. So remember the steps in division. That's fine. Remember in our steps for division, remember we have dribble, my, super, basketball, carefully. Remember we have that? Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and check your work. Right now, guys, please have your cameras on. A lot of you have your cameras off. Be sure that they're on. Okay. So we're gonna do our dominoes, right? We're gonna do, let me get a different color because that one didn't come out so great. I'll do it in black. 52 times 1. We know that's 52. So I'm making my list of dominoes. I'm making my basic facts. We're gonna stop at 5, okay? Quickly, somebody tell me what 52 times 2 is.
104.
104.
104. There we go. 52 times 3.
116.
116.
56.
156. 52 times 4.
208.
And then the last one, we're gonna stop at 52 times 5. What's 52 times 5?
260.
260. Okay, so we're gonna stop there. If we need to add more dominoes, then we'll add more dominoes. But you see how that tool can help you? See, it makes it go by a little bit faster. So now we're gonna do this. 3 divided by 52. I can't do that. You know why? Because 3 is smaller than 52. So I can't do it. So I put a 0 on the top and then I slide down. Now I'm looking at 38 divided by 52. I still can't do it. Why? Because 38 is smaller than 52. We can't do it. So we put a 0. Now we're looking at this piece. 387 is bigger than 52. So now I can do it. Okay, I can do it now. But as you can see, the biggest number I have is 260. I need to find something that's closest to 387. So it looks like I need to add more dominoes. So let's add some more. What's 52 times 6?
312.
312. And I'm kind of there, but not quite. Let's try the next one. 52 times 7. Someone tell me that.
364.
364. Hey, I'm getting close because look, 387, 364. I'm getting close. Let's try one more domino. Let's try one more basic fact. 52 times 8. What's that?
406.
406. Yeah, that's too big. So this one's not going to work. 312 is too small. So this one is just right. So then we're going to put the 7 on the roof. We just divided. Check. Now we're going to multiply. 7 times 52. Here's our answer. 364. Check. Now we subtract. 387 minus 364. So let's do this. 7 minus 4. That should be 6, 5, 4, 3. Wait, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yep. 8 minus 6, that's 2. And then 3 minus 3, 0. Is there, and I already finished subtracting. There's no number left to bring down. So we're already done. So this is our remainder. 7 remainder of 23. So in the chat box right here, I want you to go and type 7R23 and then click post. All right, so let me get my pencil. Let's do this problem here together. So we're gonna have 3,158 divided by 21. Remember like the song that we just saw? Divide, multiply, subtract, bring it down. Or dribble my super basketball carefully, right? You check. Anyways, we're gonna do our multiplication facts of 21. And we're gonna go all the way to times 5 like the last one, okay? So let's do 21 times 5. 21 times 1, which is 21. Now, can someone tell me what 21 times 2 is? (21 times 2).
42.
42. There we go. And now we got 21 times 3. Anyone? 21 times 3?
63.
Yep, 63. And then we got 21 times 4. Anyone? 21 times 4?
84.
84. And then the last one, we'll go ahead and do 21 times 5.
105.
105. Okay, got it. Okay, so there we go, right? We got our numbers here. We got our basic facts ready to go. So now the first thing we're going to do is we look right here and you can see that 3 is smaller than 21. We cannot do it. So we're going to put a 0 on top. Then we're going to slide down. Now we're looking at 31. Okay, so look at your dominoes. Which of these numbers is closest to 31?
21.
Yeah, 21. You don't want to choose 42 because that's too big. You cannot get nothing bigger than 31. So we're going to choose this one. Circle the number 1 and put it on the roof. Once you put a 1 on the roof, you just divide it. Check, you already divided. Now the next step, like in the song, divide, multiply. So you're going to multiply 1 times 21, which is 21. So divide, multiply, subtract. 1 minus 1, 0. 3 minus 2, 1. Check. So just like the song, divide, multiply, subtract, bring it down. So bring down the 5. There we go. So can someone tell me what is my new division problem now? What is my new division problem? What number divided by 21?
5.
Well, I wanted to hear 105 divided by 21. And the reason why Dion said 5 is because we're looking for this number, 105. And the number that's closest to 105, or is actually a perfect match, is right here, 21 times 5. So I'm going to go ahead and circle.
Sir, I'm Denzel.
Oh, Denzel, gee, what was it? Thank you for telling me. So I'm going to put the 5 right here. So I divided, check. And we're going to multiply 5 times 21, 105. I already multiplied. So now we're going to subtract 5 minus 5, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 0. It's already subtracted. Next step, bring it down. Boom. All right, so now I have 8 divided by 21. Can we do that? 8 divided by 21. You can't do it. 8's too small. So when that happens, all you got to do is just put a 0 on top. 0 times 21 is 0. You subtract 8 minus 0 is 8. And there it is. 8 is your remainder. So here's our quotient, 150 remainder of 8. You see? There's our answer. 150 with the remainder of 8.
I got the answer, but I started got it wrong.
Yep, 497. I'm still not close yet. I want to get something close to 625. So let's do 71 times 8. So if I do 71 times 8, that should give me 568, right?
568. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm still not close yet. Let me try 71 times 9. So someone tell me what's 71 times 9?
639. 639.
639. Oh, and as you can see, look, I'm close to it, but look, 639 is bigger than 625, so I can't use it. It's too big. So the closest one I'm going to use is going to be this one. So I'm going to put the 8 on the roof, and I just divided. So now you got to multiply 8 times 71. Here's your answer. 568. Remember, divide, multiply, subtract. So now we got to subtract. 5 minus 8, we can't do that. That's impossible. So you got to borrow from the 1, the 2, it turns into a 1, and the 5 turns into a 15. So we have 15 minus 8, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 1 minus 6, can't do it. So the 6 turns into a 5, and that 1 turns into an 11. 11 minus 6, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And 5 minus 5 is 0. Let's go ahead and bring down the 3. There we go. Now we brought it down. So now here's the number we're looking at. We're looking at 573. So let's see the closest number. Again, we can't use 639 because that's too big. We can't use 497. That's too small. This one is just right. because it's still less than this one and it's the closest number. So again, we're going to put the 8 on the roof. And then we multiply again. 8 times 71. And again, it's the same answer, 568. Then we subtract. 3 minus 8, I can't do it. So I got to borrow from the 7, it turns into a 6. That 3 turns into a 13. Now I can do 13 minus 8. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 6 minus 6, 0. 5 minus 5, 0. There's nothing left to bring down, so I'm done. This 5 is my remainder. So there's my quotient right there. 88 remainder of 5. There it is. Now again, if I want to check my work, I want to check, did I do this right? All we got to do is get 88 times 71. And I'll just do it do it real quick for you. That'll give us 6,248. And since we have a remainder, you just add 5 and it'll be 6,253. It'll be the same answer as we got right here that I put the star. That's how you know you did it right. Questions, comments? If you haven't done so already, be sure you put your answer, 88 remainder of 5, inside Nearpod. So be sure on Nearpod, you go ahead and put 88 remainder of 5.
Okay.
88 remainder of 5. Be sure we put that in if you haven't done so right now. When we get back from lunch right now, we're going to do about 2 more. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Gabby. We're going to do about 2 more problems. And then I'll let you guys get started on iExcel and your homework and everything else that's here. All right. So I'll see you guys back here at 11:55. Go enjoy your lunch.
No, 12:55.
12:55. I don't know why I say 11:55. 12:55.
12:55, sure.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mr. Jarvis. Have a
See you
good
guys.
lunch.